in. I bet you're happy that you're the ones to be able to bring it.
Yeah, I'm very happy and proud of the team. We did a great job today. I've heard you guys saying that we have like better individuals players here, but I've been like playing Siege for like 5 years, and even with this roster, if we don't play like we have to, like a good Siege, as Gio said, we kind of struggle even against weaker teams. So that's the beauty in Siege. It's not only individuals; it's a team-wise game. So we had great game as a team today. Astra played really well. We know that we need to work harder to be the best here in Brazil, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to playing as a team, you guys are just able to do it perfectly. We saw in the first half you were all on the same page. It felt at times like you were playing it slow, but not out of nerves, out of confidence. The fact that you were confident that we'll let the kills come to us and you'll be able to clean up. Was that the mindset going into it?
Yeah, we know that some teams don't have a good team play. They have to work really hard in this part. So against these teams, we try to fall back and let time wins. You know, like you, we know that they're gonna struggle, and if we just hold angles together, we probably win. So that we did that on defense, and in attack is way different. It's the opposite. We try to be aggressive and don't let them play their game. So that's what happened, in my opinion.
Cameraman, last week when we had you on an interview, you said that you want to be worried about every team you go up against. Were you worried about Santos when you came into this game?
Yes, like we lost against INTZ last split, and they had complete because VNX didn't play, and we were not. It wasn't a regular game for us. We kind of underestimate them, so and we lost. So I made a promise, and every team I'm playing against since that day, I'm working hard as I'm working for Liquid or NIP or any other team. So we work really hard. We know we came here to win.
Cameram4n, just touching back onto a point that you made previously about on the defenses and really trying to just hold angles. We saw you play so many castles, so many Arunis with the laser gates. Is all that just in an attempt to give problems that Santos needed to solve and just to burn a lot of time?
Yeah. Siege is getting more dynamic this meta, let's say. But we know that even with Jaeger, ADS is being nerfed. We know that it's a struggle to break castles, the Runis, and everything else. We've seen teams like Furia. They played a lot the combo Wamai, Aruni, and Jaeger. So we know the struggle that is to play against that. And yeah, you're right. We did this on purpose.
I gotta ask, you spoke a minute ago about how on the attacking side you were playing a bit more aggressive. How do you guys prepare for that? Because it felt like you would play it slow and then you just go in full speed and just kind of tear Santos apart. As a team, how do you prepare for that? How do you get the coordination? Is it just a case of playing together a lot and getting that chemistry down? Or is there anything that, people watching the stream could maybe take into their more casual games and implement into their game plan?
When I used to play in FaZe a long time ago, we had a play style that is more like Liquid. It's drone, stop, hold flanks, drone more, and time gets hard in these situations if anything goes wrong. So when I got into MIBR, like since day one, and they and kind of when I turned IGL, I tried to make tactics that are that kind of don't need these like flash nade. We just run in front of the shield because we have like 5 people at the same time in different angles. So this guy that is behind the shield is not gonna kill everybody. So we don't need to take off the shield in some situations. Of course, some situations we need, but we try to avoid this as much as we can.
I am very curious. In Playday 2, you guys had a bit of a disappointing scoreline against Team Liquid. What did you focus on this week, particularly, to kind of come back from that?
Like since the Six Invitational, we noticed that on the first stage of the br6, we were doing really good, but our play style was getting a little, how can I say, people knew what we would do. And in Six Invitational, what happened? Brazilian teams beat us because they already knew how is our play style, and we didn't change that now. So we try to not show everything now. And against Liquid, the problem is that we had a really strong Oregon back then, and we didn't change anything. We played like Six Invitational, and they read us really well and knew everything was gonna happen, and that's probably the reason of the loss. So we try to change maps now and try not to be so how can I say,
Predictable?
predictable. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely felt like you were able to adapt. You weren't all about, the same strategy every time. You definitely switched things up, and I think that was super impressive. Cameraman, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure watching you guys play.
Thank you.